Hey, well, listen, a massive thank you for sharing your answer prayer with us. Whether do you realise what you've just done? I mean, you have now impacted the future. So there is going to be somebody in the future who puts their phone up against a brick and reads your story, or maybe they type it into the database, and your story is going to ignite their faith, and they're going to read your story and go, that's exactly what's happening to me right now, and they're going to call on the God and find the God who answers. And I just find that really cool. And that might be in 10 years time, it might be in 100 years time, or 200, who knows. And your descendants, of course, will be able to go past the wall and point to it and sort of say, well, my great-great-granddad or my great-great-grandmother or my great-great-uncle or great-great-aunt, whatever it is, has got a brick in that wall, and then they'll be able to tell the person they're with that story. So it gives another opportunity to just share in the testimony, and that's why we think this is going to have such an impact in the nation. And I sort of think that people will look back on this generation and go, do you know what, those Christians then were heroes, that they all joined together to build this, and so you'll be one of the heroes. So how cool is that? Brilliant. Thank you so much. For us, it's a real journey, and without exception, people are just getting drawn closer to Jesus and their faith inspired as they come on the journey to build this wall. And I sort of feel like you're part of the team now, and so I'd love you to join us on the journey more and get more involved. And the ways that you can do that are firstly pray. I mean, if you can join the prayer list, that would be superb, because I'm not naive. We know it's going to be a tremendous battle. We're going to have some real obstacles put in our place to pull this off. So if you can do that, that'd be tremendous. Secondly, for us to get a million is such a big number. The only way that we're going to do that is for the people who share their answered prayers, for people like you who get it early, to then tell other people. It's the only way we're going to do it. And I think the maths are, if everybody tells 5 people, then we achieve it in sort of 5 or 6 revolutions. So could you do that? When you meet people, just talk to them and say, have you got a brick in the wall? And tell them the story. Or share your testimony. Even better, share your testimony on social media and just tag us in. That would be terrific. The third thing is volunteering. We always need different skills to help us. And so if you're interested in doing that, just drop us a line. Fourth one then is the most uncomfortable. I find it utterly ironic that God's given me a project that's going to, all in all, cost 10 million, and I'm really awkward with asking people for money. But just simply like this, can I just ask you to pray? And if God gives you the green light, can you consider just giving us a monthly donation? Because, if half the people who got bricks just donated £1 every month, it'd be a game changer for us. So those are a few things thrown at you. Love you to be on the journey with us, but you're already a hero, and you're going to be part of an amazing generation that has built a monument to Jesus, proclaiming it to the nation, preserving the Christian heritage, and igniting prayer and faith on a national level. So brilliant. Have a cuppa, enjoy yourself. Well done.